Hi everyone! So today I'm going to be showing you how to play part 3, aka the third octave of the E major scale. This part is going to be a little more challenging and advanced, so I definitely recommend you watch parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already. You can actually play 3 octaves of the E major scale on the clarinet, and the higher you go, the more challenging it is in a way. So today I'm going to show you how to achieve playing the third octave. So now that we're moving on to the third octave, we're going to start where we stopped at the second octave, which was this E right here. So we have our back thumb hole and register key covered and pressed down, plus 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is E again. This is what it sounds like. Next we're playing F sharp, and all we're doing is lifting this top finger right here. The rest just remains the same. So all we're doing is lifting that top finger, and this is F sharp. So next we're lifting that hand up, and we're actually going to be pressing down on this hook key. Everything else is pressed down, plus back and register key. And this is going to be G sharp. So that was G sharp. Next we're going to be playing A. So this is G sharp. All we're doing is lifting those 2 bottom fingers plus these first 2 and the back and register key. This is going to be A natural. That was A natural. Next we're playing B natural, so all we're doing is lifting that bottom finger like so, and only this first key and back and register key are going to be pressed down. This is B natural. So now let's go back down to the very beginning of the third octave, and we're going to be having these 3 down plus back and register key plus 1 and 2 right here. This is E. So all we're doing is lifting that first finger, leaving this middle finger down. The rest stays the same. This is F sharp. Next, we're lifting that and adding this hook key right here. So your pinky is going to be pressed down on this key. This is G sharp. So we're lifting those 2 bottom-most fingers. So we only have the first 2 and back and register key. This is A. And then we're lifting that bottom finger. This is B natural. So this is where we're going to stop. So let's go back down to E and make our way up halfway through the scale. Next we're going to be playing C sharp, and it gets a little more challenging because we're getting into that really high range on the clarinet. So we want to have more air support and a better embouchure in order to be able to play those higher notes well. So in terms of fingers, what we're going to do, we stopped at B, we're playing C sharp. So these bottom 2 on the left hand are going to be down, plus the first bottom 2 on the second half of the clarinet are also going to be down. And your back and register key are going to be down as well. This is C sharp. So next comes D sharp, and I'm just going to teach you how I play it personally. So what I like to do is with this most bottom finger, I like to trade this out whilst this finger is still down. I just like to make a quick finger change with these 2. So I like to have my ring finger on this little hook right here while simultaneously lifting that middle finger from that second keyhole here on the bottom half of the clarinet. So I'm just switching fingers like so. So this is C sharp jumping to D sharp. C sharp, D sharp on this hook right here. Everything else is still the same. Back and register key plus these 2 this bottom first key and this hook. And this is what D sharp is going to sound like. So that was lovely. That was D sharp, and finally we're just gonna lift that, and this is high E on the E major scale. It's just these bottom two on the left hand and the back and register key. So now that we've learned how to play the third octave, I'm going to be standing for this part again so that you can see what fingers are which notes. So now we're going to be playing the third octave, where it's a little more challenging, so you want to make sure you have good breath supports and you have a good embouchure. So third octave, here we go. Alright, so now let's go back to the very beginning. We're going to be starting on the very lowest E that we learned at the start of this video. We're going to play our way through the second octave and end on that really high E. Again, I'm going to be standing for this part so that you can see my fingers corresponding to each note that we learned, and here we go. Congratulations, you guys. I know that third one is a tough one, but now you've learned how to play 3 octaves of the E major scale. Keep practicing. I know it's pretty challenging, but I know you guys can do it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.